Alright guys, I just recorded the super epic video on the Atlas system, and then I went to stop recording over here in my good old OBS, which you can't see. Let's see. OBS. Oh god. And then I wasn't recording. This is so sad. Can we please get 15 likes? I think I am recording now, right? Yeah, I am. Always good to make sure. So, I had a whole video before explaining a lot of really good tactics that these players in the Atlas system use, which can be confused with cheating as they're just so impressive. So I'm really just going to analyze this guy's gameplay and kind of give the highlights. So before I explained how the Angel's Descent works. When you're 70 star, you can unlock this perk in Angel's Descent where you can basically how do I put this? You can place blocks behind you. So say I'm here, you can you can place blocks 2 behind you. 1, 2. And you don't have to look there at all. It'll just place for you. That's how Angel's Descent works, yep. Then the 80 star perk is you get no, sorry. That's the 80 star perk. The 70 star perk is you get out of your cage early. You can be down here when everyone else is just getting out of their cage. And then the 90 star perk, which when I say 90 star perk, it's like you have to have 90 stars to get enough opals. It's pretty much impossible. Maybe you can get it at 88 or 89. Pretty unlikely. I don't know how that system really works. If it's possible to get enough opals to do something at 89 when most people look to get it at 90. Whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, so at around 90 stars, you can get 80, which is the 2 blocks behind you, but you get 3. So at first, when I was watching this replay, I was like, okay, this guy's not a 70 star. He can't really be super good, right? Because he's not out of his cage early. Then I saw that he has a diamond pickaxe. And if you didn't know, a diamond pickaxe means that they are going the best kit in the game, the default kit. Which, although you might think it's a bad kit, it's the best because, well, one, it tricks people into thinking you're bad since it's default, right? You're gonna be like, oh, that guy is the default kit. He's gonna be garbage. And 2, it also gives you a little bit of an extra challenge. It's a little bit harder to win when you pretty much get nothing. So right away, after I saw this, I was like, okay, this guy's probably pretty good. So he stops for a little bit. He does some quick chest looting. This comes with a lot of practice. I mean, if you're a 90 star, you have to have like thousands of wins and like hundreds of thousands of kills. But this guy, I kind of like underestimated him a bit, I guess. Because if you look at it, let me get to the right spot. He actually uses no, that's too far. He uses the 90 star perk. Boom. No, that's okay, but lag. Love this game. This is 3 blocks. So he is a 90 star. This guy is really good at the game. He's played what's the guy's name? Lifelong. So this is like 9 over 16. 9 over 16, 56% of how many wins does this guy have? So like around 50,000 wins. He's a pretty good gamer. Actually, no, that's still 3 blocks. That's a shame. So he continues this really good bridge. Oh, I still have it on slow. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, dang it. I kind of just spoiled it. So then he goes into his tele bridge that he used to get the MZ Play HD world record. Then he just pops off with his good, legit PvP skills. He sees this guy falling and he ignores him because he sees that he's falling and then he ignores him because the reason he ignores him is he sees he's falling and then he ignores them And honestly, it was a really good move because he saw he was falling and then just like didn't go after them and ignored them. Again, used his telebridging skills. And then I'm not really gonna. I don't have much to comment on this. The really big brain plays at the end. He's kind of moving around quickly because of his speed 2. Pretty good PvP. Flawless that guy. I think he's better. Pretty quick at putting armor on, similar to the chest looting. Good, good thing he placed that block there, because this is a tough jump to do. Honestly, I don't think I've played this map quite a few times. I kind of like it, but I've never made this jump without placing 2 blocks actually, and I have to like place like 5 here, or else I'll just get like, oops, whoops, I walked off. Um, it was important for him to place that block. So he absolutely demolishes this guy. This guy just doesn't have a career anymore. Like, what are you doing? Player 11? Okay, I just did that. Okay, let's go. Comes over here. Ender Pearl, I'm sure. Also, why is replay so buggy? Like, I paused it. Just pause the Ender Pearl. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so there's 2 other players left. Where's this guy? This guy. This guy's gonna be a big deal in the end. This guy isn't that good. Suspect, I guess, is all we can really call him. Comes over here and kind of gives him the works. I mean, he's on 20 health. He's on 4. Quick drops him real quick. Let me just pause so the items might not be glitched. Okay, so here's the really important part of the game. This guy has just gotten like 5 kills. And this guy, who, since he's player 9, clearly that means he's a 9-star. And if you didn't know, once you're a 9-star, you're pretty much the best you're ever going to be. This is the peak of your career. You're probably better than people like Lifelong or any of those other 100-star people who think they're so important. Because they're all garbage. So here he's clearly in perspective mod, as you can see. Look at that face. There's no way he's paying attention. He's so ugly. So he can see that this guy is here. He doesn't know his gear because he's probably just here. He's not here, even though there are angles that he could see. But he's not really trying to get a full in-depth guide, or not guide, but view on his gear. He's just trying to get a good idea of where the guy is. So this guy, he sees that this guy's a 9-star because his in-game name is Player 9. So he's like, okay, this guy's gonna be good. I'm gonna have to kind of pull out some mental games, or else I lose. So he's here. This guy's still watching him as he approaches this chest. He kind of does a little switch around here to get to this loot. And this guy is probably really confused because there's a lot of lag. But the only good thing is now he can see his gear. This guy, as I said, is really smart. But he knows that this guy is super stacked. And he is going to have to play a little smart. Little does he know that this guy's kind of smarter. So he's in this chest, sort of. Not really. He's totally not in the chest. He's just staring at the chest. This guy fakes a telly like an absolute legend. So this guy's still looking at him, of course, and he sees him fall. Sees him fall. He's like, okay, I'm chilling. I win. Opens the chest. This guy, on the other hand, though, absolute savage. 1 block, 2 block, 3 block. That's a 3-block extension. That's how extensions work. Lessons with Puffinax. And that's actually a 5-block extension, because you see he totally placed this block and this block too. Actually, in that block, he placed the whole map. Okay, so he clutches, and this guy thinks he has it in the bag. Like, let's be real. He's pretty good. I accidentally sped this part up. Don't worry about that. That's why he's going up so fast. And then he toggles his... Doesn't toggle anything. What am I on about? He god bridges a little bit to get over here. This guy still thinks he wins. And he's kind of in a bad situation here. He can't see him, but this guy can see him. He doesn't have speed. He has speed. He has way more gear. He has way more gear, I mean. Okay, he gets out of the chest. And being a good player, he sees this guy. You can see him right here. And instinctively grabs his speed pot, splashes it. Crazy good splash, because he was gonna throw it down there, but then he managed to like change course last second, and yeah, he got the speed on him. And so this guy is thinking, okay, I have speed 2, he has speed 2. I think this is gonna be a fight I can kind of get out of and maybe work around. This guy has speed 3, as you can see right here, says speed 3. Um, but he doesn't know that. So he uses that to his advantage. But this guy still thinks he can get away. And really, at this point, as I said last time I recorded this, it's pretty much this guy's game. He outsmarted him. Not much this guy could have done, really. He could have probably played a little smarter if he'd PvP'd a little better there instead of just running. I think you could pretty easily rod combo this guy. He doesn't really seem like he knows how to counter that. If he got off the client, that is. I mean, he's legit. What am I on? Yeah. So this guy really played it smart. The fake telly and the 17 block extension was really big for this W. I really hope that this guy enjoys the win. Yep, he drops him there. This kind of goes to show that sometimes if you're sus, like Among Us, no, please cut that out. Sometimes if you are supposedly cheating, you're just better. And he beat a 9-star. The 9-star is probably like, okay, I'm better than this guy. There's a 100% chance he's not cheating. I'm a 9-star. Yeah, and he takes the dub. So yeah, really good gameplay from that guy. If you want to see more kind of analysis videos of good gameplay like that, I guess just like comment below, and if you that probably means you enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like. I don't know, I'm not gonna make you, can't force you. I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna steal your cookies because that would be toxic. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.